Hello, Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. My name is Yassir Asra for MBES 2089, Design Practice History, Sustainable Technologies. For my proposed building is Gili Proton R&D Center, located at Setia Alam. My research topic focusing on daylighting for visual comfort and natural ventilation application in the building. The issue and the potential of this site is, first, natural ventilation depend on the design building, and then the second is to integrate optimum use of daylighting in the building implementation. The problem statement is user health and well-being in working environment. Second is to optimum level of daylighting will affect mood, productivity, health, and social relationship. The hypothesis is by creating R&D center will affect the daylighting for visual comfort in design and natural ventilation, and the aim for this project is to analyze the effect of daylighting for visual comfort and the application of natural daylighting ventilation on R&D center. The neighbor building on this side is first is Petronas Setia Alam, second is Toyota City Center, third is Honda City Center, fourth is Mercedes-Benz Gallery, and last one is BMW City Center. My first case study is Menara PH Putrajaya, study on daylight for visual comfort. Second case study is Singapore National Library by T.R. Hamzah and Young. This is more focusing on the shading device itself. The horizontal shading device extend to the interior of the National Library Singapore, becoming like shelf in library spaces such as reading room in the building. Okay, for the third case study is New Swan Aloha at Scotland by Atkin Turnbull Architecture. This case study is focusing on atrium study. For the architectural design strategies, first is building form and orientation, second is shading device and facade design, and the third one is opening location and the sizes of the window. First is building orientation. The best orientation is east-west rather than north-south. This is the best orientation to capture the maximum of the daylight. And orientation 1 is the worst, and the best is orientation 3. My intention is to select an appropriate building footprint to allow a building to maximize the use of the daylight available in the areas. The second one is shading device and facade design. The best shading solution should be complement the daylighting design, and the shading system must incorporate well into the building form and the plan. For my building program, first is styling and technology development, consists of rapid prototyping modeling, second is clay modeling, the third one is design lab, and the last one is R&D room. Okay, and for the facilities and the workspace is first is conference room, second is focus room, third one is showroom, and last one is outdoor visual room. For the daylight simulation tools, daylighting simulation tools make it possible to evaluate the quantity and distribution of daylight in the room while taking into account key influential parameters such as window placement, building geometry, external obstruction, interior division, and material properties. And Velux daylighting visualizer is a professional and validated simulation tools for analysis of the daylight condition in the building. It is intended to promote the use of daylight in the building and to aid professional by predicting and documenting daylight level and the appearance of a space prior to realization of the building design itself. I'm also focusing on the rainwater harvesting tank system. We'll go through later. Okay, for my development data, the land area is 1.3 acres, around 56,600 to 28 square feet. The permissible ratio is 1 to 2, and the allowable GFA is 113,256 square feet. Total car park required for this project is 248, and provided is 248. Motorcycle required is 140, and provided is 147. Okay, basically my design strategy is to cut the main building program to 3 different blocks for 3 different usage. To make, first is to maximize the visual communication. The second is to capture the maximum sunlight and daylight in the building. The third one is to create eco-friendly walkway and passage for the visitors and the employer. And the last one is to create a courtyard and a pocket landscape to the building itself. Okay, Okay, for the block A is a research and development block, and the second is styling and design lab block, and the last one is a showroom. Okay, the proposed design for this R&D center, the idea is to promote Proton brand through event and learning. Second is to tackle people flows due to the commercial zone, people oriented area. This one is a economic growth area. The third one is to provide the friendly pedestrian ambience. The fourth is to curvy design to maximize the view, natural daylight, and the ventilation. The last one is always try to express the movement in design. This one is really related to the Proton strive to moving forward. The proposed design consists of 4 drop-off and 6.1 meters access gantry bomber. This is the site plan for the proposed project, located at the Persiaran Setia Alam and Jalan Setia Murni. And for the second is this is the ground floor plan. Consists of block A, a meeting room, design studio, design lab and lounge, and block B is a cafe, services 40 MB and M&E, and the block C is a showroom. First floor block A is a focus room, staff gymnasium, staff office. Block B is a R&D studio and clay modeling, and for a showroom is a mezzanine floor for visitors. For block A, second floor consists of multi-purpose room, staff office, creative room and meeting room. For block B consists of outdoor visual room, open office and staff office. Same goes to the third floor. Okay, basically rainwater harvesting tank is to serve ground floor garden and toilet flushing for WC. This is the section AA and section BB for the proposed design. This is the sectional perspective and the interior of meeting room and a showroom. This is the isometric perspective detail of the facade. The shading device used for this project is from a perforated panel with a linear actuator and the curved light for night, and the glass is frame fixed glass panel, 8mm clear tempered glass. Okay, this is the ID perspective, a showroom, and the second is a office perspective. Okay, this is the view 1 from Jalan Setia Murni. And this is the view 2 from Jalan Setia Murni, also from the junction. Okay, and then this is the view 3 from Jalan Persiaran Setia Alam, the back lane of the site. And this is the bird view overall perspective from main entrance in front of the site. This is the overall perspective from the back lane of the site from Persiaran Setia Alam. Thank you.